Back again. It's time for Rory McIlroy's career. So, let's get into it, shall we? Fucker bit me. Fuck you, mosquito. Little bitch. Alright, guys. Let's go.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Bowls and holes. Alright. Bitch ass fucking mosquitoes. Hate these little fuckers. But bite my fucking legs. Killed a couple today. Wish they'd just fuck off.
Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Mountain Shootout. We're ready to go. Off to the first hole. Frank, you've been there so many times. Really nothing like the first tee of a brand new championship.
The thought of the unknown. The beauty of sport, you and the golf course. Doesn't get any better, Rich.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. Getting set now over the putt. That's not how you picture it, Frank, when you step on that first tee.
No, you'd like to go back to that first tee right now and start again.
Just a couple of feet. Well, not in contention, but in for par. Here at the par 3 second hole, just about 170 yards. And this is looking really good. Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. Not a gimme, but well within his range. So close. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Even par currently.
Still playing even for the day after the par. Frank, plenty of scoring opportunities in the early portion of this golf course. We're now at a par 5, the third hole, and it's only 528 yards.
You can see why we're going to see a lot of people perhaps being 3 under through the first 3 holes, Rich. This par 5 bending to the right, very reachable. You just keep that tee shot nice and high off the tee, let it carry as far as possible. I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it.
Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. And there was 2 early in the round. Back over now to the 4th. Frank, I've been impressed with the play to this point early in the round.
Yeah, it's solid without being spectacular. And that's actually a huge compliment.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Oh, yeah.
Superb shot.
It's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Settles in over the putt. Always nice to be comfortably inside that cut line. A wily golf instructor makes birdie. Frank, what's the key here at the 5th hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers. First one not really in play. That third one in the distance, unless you're someone like a Bubba Watson, you should be able to aim at that and not reach it.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that? Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
Well, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
Frank, this is the way you draw it up. This is how the game's supposed to be played.
Yeah, so far, everything going according to plan.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh, that hurts.
It's cut.
Oh, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. That birdie looked like a sitter. Now at par.
Moves up into the top 25 with that par. Frank, you played at the highest level all over the world. What was a comfortable yardage for you on holes like this?
I actually had a club, believe it or not, that just the grooves on it, it would go 105 yards. It was a lofted sand on, whether it was out of the first cut or up or the fairway. So if I could hit it around 100 yards, I could almost hit that distance with my eyes closed. After that, 70 yards was the next one. So everybody has that little sort of sweet spot with the wedge.
So that means on a hole like this, you were looking for something off the tee in the 265 to 270 range, and that would put what club in your hand?
Just in those days, it was a 53-degree sand on, yeah.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
Really. This is that awkward length.
Oh, cut it.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course.
Keeps the momentum going with that putt. Stays at 3 under. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. Do you know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards if you got one off the tee. Well, you might avoid. When he goes after it like he is here.
That is a heat-seeking missile right there. Wow.
Whoa, that is long.
This sets up well for a chance at the green here at the 7th hole.
Well, it's going to take a good one here, considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation.
That might go unnoticed, Rich, but that birdie just sneak inside the top 15.
Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Strong winds have been a factor all day here, Frank. What's the key to scoring low in conditions like this?
Well, sometimes you've almost got to make the ball go to ground. You've just got to keep it out of those high breezes, play away from the trouble.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Second shot.
Yes.
No putter, no problem. Slams that into the cup.
There we go. There we go.
Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of shoot of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Oh, gee, hit a tree.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Lovely.
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
And he's set up for his third shot here, looking to get it on the green with this. This is a good-looking shot. Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. We're very impressive and on the move right now.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Frank, we begin this back 9 with a real test. It's a 218-yard par 3.
And it's very easy to get lulled into the shape of that lake there on the right side and try and hit a cut in here. But that cut's going to work against the natural shape of the hole. If anything, a nice high draw.
Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice strong breeze. Pretty good shot right there. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Oh, she caught the
That
last
had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Frank, they didn't have any openings at EA Sports Basketball because, I mean, this is just brutal to watch. Out of the 11th hole, it's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the 2 little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Oh, man.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
I hit it. I hit the cup. Fuck.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
All right.
Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4 12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker.
He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful and it's rhythmic at the same time. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, what a turn of events here.
You're absolutely right, Rich. This round started off completely on the wrong foot, but he's managed to somehow keep his composure and turn this round completely in the other direction.
Yeah.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
There we go.
And just moving that much closer to the leader now, Rich.
Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just ride a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here. And that's a big green. Just managed to get it smack bang in the middle of it.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Oh, she cut more than I thought.
That is a painful miss right there.
Yep.
And a bogey. Drop shot here at the 13th.
I've never played
5
this
under
course,
for the
guys.
round.
It's a new one for me. I would play most of these courses.
Back here at the par 4 14th, and we are ready to tee off. 442-yard hole, Frank.
It's called wampum. My Canadian's not that good, so I don't know what that means, but the way I decipher it, another little dog leg to the right with bunkers all over the place. The sort of, in the place where you'd like to hit the tee shot is exactly where that crop of, what is that, 5 bunkers down the left side. So you're going to have to somehow squeeze it just right of that. Very awkward tee shot.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
No, sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. We're just playing a nice round of golf. Has that one for par, and now at 5 under par. Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help go a little further. Does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree. Frank, what about this second shot here at 15?
It's one of the longest par 4s on the golf course, Rich, so you don't want to get too greedy. Green does open up on that left side. You see that bunker on the front of the green. It sort of protects that right side. So you're going to try and bring it in. One of the few shots you could actually cut it into this green. This golf course normally suits a draw, but this hole here you could do well with one that goes in the other direction.
Frank, this is a good position to be in for a player. Making birdies, making some moves.
Starting to get the momentum, too, for the finish.
Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunker, you should easily be able to carry that, and, well, greatest of all time. Fairway, you certainly have.
Holy shit. Fuck.
That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Oh, you fuck.
Now putt for par.
Just a couple of feet. No damage done. Made the par.
We'll catch reefers.
Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. It'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. And really a chance to have a fast finish.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Has it. Now to 7 under for the tournament. Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Second from an excellent lie. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Oh, you
Man,
I just pushed it.
boy, that hurts.
Son of a bitch,
This
ball. Why
putt
don't you just
for
go
par.
home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me. Suck my
And he makes it
white
for
ass
par.
ball.
That was a great first day out there, Rich.
I really enjoyed it. We saw a lot of birdies, excellent play, and some impressive names on top of this leaderboard. Anybody's game. This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live second round coverage of the Mountain Shootout. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in on our featured golfer here at the first. Getting ready to tee off, coming off a solid first round. Let's see if our featured golfer can conjure up some of that magic here in round number 2, Frank.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. That is pretty as a picture right there. Nice to watch. What a good-looking swing. Fundamentals, they are rock solid. Second shot, good look at the green. Good-looking shot right here.
There we go.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. And with the birdie, moves into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And moves into some very good company.
Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
That's an important birdie right there, into the top 5 on this leaderboard.
Well, there's so much at stake this week, Rich.
Frank, plenty of scoring opportunities in the early portion of this golf course. We're now at a par 5, the third hole, and it's only 528 yards.
You can see why we're going to see a lot of people perhaps being 3 under through the first 3 holes, Rich. This par 5 bending to the right, very reachable. You just keep that tee shot nice and high off the tee. Let it carry as far as possible.
Couldn't ask for too much better here. All right, Frank, what's the right play here on this second shot to the par 5 third?
Well, even though that hole is a dog leg to the right, the best way to bring it in actually is to use the general contours, which is right to left, and the shape of the shot in that direction as well. So it might look like a little cut, but it actually suits a little draw.
Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up.
Oh, you
So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
One hole at a time, guys.
No problems early, looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Once considered the best PGA teaching pro in the country, our featured golfer makes birdie and now sits comfortably inside the cut line. Frank, what's the key here at the 5th hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers, first one not really in play. That third one in the distance, unless you're someone like a Bubba Watson, you should be able to aim at that and not reach it.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Here we go.
Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Enjoying that trio at the top.
Frank, as we arrive here at the par 4 6th hole, reasonably short at 373 yards, a lot of golfers arrive at a hole like this and they'll think, well, I'm just going to blast it away because it's such a short 4. You think these kinds of holes require a little more thinking?
They certainly do, Rich. If you can't drive it to the front edge of the green, there's no point really trying to hit it through that narrow neck. You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there, or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin that second shot. If you can guarantee that ball's going to stop when it lands, it's going to be much easier than trying to fashion some sort of pitch and run.
Now his third, staring right at the green.
Stop.
Safely on the dance floor. It's at sneaky distance.
So frustrating sometimes on the greens, isn't it? Drop shot here at the 6th. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round.
Fucking kidding me?
Well, a missed opportunity, no doubt.
Fuck my life.
Frank, that is an ugly double bogey, and
Yeah,
it
no
came
shit,
at a really bad time.
We've all been there and we've all felt it. It stings.
602-yard par 5 7th hole. Frank, I'm guessing you want to take the big stick out and let it rip here.
Saw Rory
That is
McIlroy
great.
hit his tee shot here. So far, he had an iron in.
Well, he really moved that one. 320 yards and in the fairway. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Not too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
Rich, that was some shot out of the rough. I really didn't think he could even get that on the green.
Well, just to get it on the green, as you say, I think is a big win. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Workmanlike hole. He walks away with a par. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
So he didn't hit the green in regulation, but he still has a reasonably good chance to save his par, about 10 feet away. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
There we go.
Always love to hear the sound of the bottom of the cup. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of chute of marvellous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
If it doesn't go in, you got to add another one to the scorecard.
And that's where the golf ball's just staring at you and
Oh, yeah.
mocking you and laughing at you.
You know deep down it's smiling too, don't you?
So one shot closer to the lead with that birdie. Frank, we begin this back 9 with a real test. It's a 218-yard par 3.
And it's very easy to get lulled into the shape of that lake there on the right side and try and hit a cut in here. But that cut's going to work against the natural shape of the hole. If anything, a nice high draw.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday and a chance for another one today. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. And with that birdie, moves to 3rd place. So off the long par 3 10th, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
He goes after it like he is here.
Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it.
It's fine.
Frank, this is a place where you can really sort of commune with nature. It's absolutely spectacular out here, isn't it?
I've forgotten how pretty it is. Canada, no disrespect, but, you know, elk, some of the wildlife. The golf course is just beautiful, too, the view. I mean, it's very easy to get distracted. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Just a pure strike. Perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey.
And just moving that much closer to the leader now, Rich.
Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Boat. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Boat. Dog legs to the player's right. A couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. That is classy.
I don't know what's going on.
There's no chance of going in.
Getting set now over the putt.
Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation.
You got him up.
So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par
Yeah.
3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
So a tester from 4 feet. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Back here at the par 4 14th, and we are ready to tee off 442-yard hole, Frank.
It's called a wham pump. My Canadian's not that good, so I don't know what that means, but the way I decipher it, another little dog leg to the right with bunkers all over the place. It's sort of in the place where you'd like to hit the tee shot is exactly where that crop of, what is that, 5 bunkers down the left side. So you're going to have to somehow squeeze it just right of that. Very awkward tee shot.
Doing whatever he wants with that golf ball. Moving it left, moving it right, hitting it straight when it's called for. He's doing it all. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives. That was nuclear.
Frank, this second shot to the par 4 15th is what you might call a professional's shot. Explain why.
Yeah, there's always an advantage if a better player can shape a shot. So you have a long second shot, but just the way this green is. Notice there's a slightly better entry from the left side. So the better player would try and hit a little fade in there. That's what might appear the safest shot coming in, but it's going to actually give you the best chance of hitting it close. General run-of-the-mill shot, sometimes you just bash it away over that right bunker, but it's not really the way in which that hole's designed.
Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunker, you should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Birdie try again here today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. Set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. And really a chance to have a fast finish.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Second shot, good look at the green. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's that sneaky distance.
There we go.
Just has the feel today. Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Now the second shot to the par 5. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Good chance here. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with
Shot a
two very
58
solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The
take a
pressure will
break.
start to build. We
Thanks for
know that
watching. Have a
as you
good day,
get
guys.
closer to the end of this tournament.